Hey guys, this is Jen again, coming to you from the hotel room, okay? But there's a bunch of videos that I wanted to capture because they're so important. So now I actually have a few free moments. I'm going to do that. Okay, here is my general acetate trick, right? I want to show you what happens if, and we'll just, okay, we'll pick ScanNCut data. We'll leave the color on. If for some reason it does not work, because this paper is so vibrant, this can happen. So I'm going to show you how to easily fix it. I may pause this because sometimes it takes forever. Okay, nope, I'm just going to capture these two right here. Ah, crazy. I'm going to click OK. And again, I'm recording using my phone, so not optimal. Probably tons of shaking going on, and I apologize for that. All right, I'm going to pause this until it recognizes. Oh, nope, we're done. Okay, you would think that looks okay, but look. Look at that join in there. Okay? So that's a problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to pull this sheet off. Okay, I'm going to pull just the paper, leave the acetate attached. So I'm just popping this sheet out. Acetate is still attached. Oh, look. Okay, let me find my backing. Because yes, you can scan that in, but sometimes it picks up all that ugly stuff that you don't want. Such as the lines. So you pop that out, pop in a piece of plain colored cardstock. Let's come up here and hit scan. Now we need to use scan to cut data, okay? Because we need to transfer this over to there. So we have to be able to save this. Then we're going to choose that. Let's hit start and see what it gives us. If those lines are still too close, what I will do is I will trace around. Let me pull it in here and show you. I will trace around, say, this one and then this one. So there's actual space in between there. So that's a way to fix it. Frame around the image. Sorry. Okay, let's see. We'll see if it picks up individual or if it still picks up both of them together because that line is so close. Oh, come on, little thingy, hurry. Ooh, it looks like, let me shove that right on in there. Yep. Okay. So let's choose that one. And I think that's it. So let's click save to the machine because I'm going to show you how to get rid of all that extra junk if you forget to do ignore object size, okay? Let's see if that worked. Pattern, save data machine. Here we go. Okay, so I click OK. I'm going to come in here, delete. See that little piece is in red? Okay. Delete. That little piece was in red. Delete. Let's try deleting that and see what it is. Oh, good. I'm actually going to grab. That is an absolutely terrible scan. Okay? But I couldn't tell until I got in here and saved this. Alright, so I'm going to back out here. I'm going to come in here, grab my save data. I'm going to delete that one. And that one permanently deletes it from my machine. See, there's no more of that left. Okay, so now let's come in here to scan. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to erase one of these. And I'm going to put it up somewhere else, okay? Okay, so now I have one there and one up there. They are not squished together. So let's try the scan to cut data, because remember, we need to be able to, let's try the grayscale ones. We need to be able to save this so that we can pull it up and then put it all over the page. So what I'm actually doing right now is creating the cut file, or trying to. All right, let's take a look at what it gives us. So there's my lines, and I used the 08 version. I went out to my truck and got the correct pen to use. Yeah, so let's wait for, oh, come on. Alright, I'm going to pause this and come back. Okay. So let's try that one. See what it gives us. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so that's it. This one is absolutely terrible because what it's doing is it's picking up the really, really dark brown lines, okay? So if this, see that? So if this happens to you, what you're going to do is you're going to remove this and you replace it with that white acetate, okay? I see I still have a little bit on there, so I need to come in and remove that. Oops, I just got that line, so I'll have to go back over that. But I want all that off of there. Now, if I left it like that and I tried to scan it, it would not pick this one up. Okay? Make sure it's dry. And then come back in here and join that. Oops, sorry. Join it. Make sure all of your lines, see there's some kind of white spots, which makes me kind of worry. But we'll try this again. Okay? So we're going home. Okay. Pattern. ScanNCut data. Start. And we'll see what that gives us. And no, it won't take you this long. This is just an education for you as the steps that I'm going through. Why I'm choosing the steps that I am. Okay, because I know, I mean, look at the color saturation that is in this, okay? Those lines like to just come screaming right out of there. Well, you would think, oh, forget it, I'm just going to cut all these out with scissors. No, you can create a file by doing it with acetate. Just make sure that you space your images enough apart so it doesn't look like they're going to join. Okay, so now let's click this. Bingo, bango. There they are. So let's shrink because I don't want to deal with having to remove anything. We're getting into a longer video here and I don't like long videos. Okay, so now let's click preview, save, machine. Okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to hit our home button, come out of here, pattern, save data, machine. There we go. Okay, click OK. Now, oh, looky there. They all move independently. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, so I'm going to remove this paper. Okay, I'm actually going to remove my acetate. All right, so now all of that is gone. I'm going to put this little guy back down here. Hopefully I can get it one-handed. Nope, it's crooked. This is terrible trying to do it one-handed, but it's doable. Okay, so now I have my paper on here. I'm going to do in a background scan. Yeah, let's do that bad boy. Wait and see what happens. People always ask me, what do you mean by building a file? Well, now because I have these two images scanned in here. Okay, so I have that image. It is now saved as a file on my machine. Okay, so now what I can do is I can come in here. All right, how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can multiply that times 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So now there's 9 of these, and I drag them and put them all over. Oh, look, we can't go to the top. So I might as well just forget about those. How many's in, oh, sorry. How many's in the inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of 4 of them. I've already done one. There's 2. This is 3. Here's 4. Okay. So I'm going to drag these, position it over that. And yes, I'll blow this up to make sure that it's positioned correctly. There we go with that one. There we go with that one. And there we go with that one. Okay, now this little guy, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's try this. Oops, we might not be able to get that one all the way. Okay, so what I'm doing is, oh, yep, nope, nope, nope. And what I can do to try to capture those ones at the top is go in and actually trace what those look like. Okay. Because remember, we can't set stuff right next to the edge. The machine does not like that. Okay, so I'll put that one over there. Alright, so there's my cuts all lined up. Alright. If I want cuts to be able to cut those out, I need to trace them because I cannot edit any part of this to allow me to nudge those files up there. Okay, so I would need a direct trace to capture the half images. All right, so let's blow this up and make sure we're kind of close. Oh God, terrible. I can't position anything. But you will go through with all of your files and you will do this. Then you will have complete cut files for your little images. That one wasn't too bad. Hey, pretty good job there, Jen. Let me bump this up or over. No, too much of a jump. Let's bring this little guy over here. Let's go down, get this little fella. Okay, this one the same. This one needs to go away over here and down and come over some more. This one, ooh, can't quite get it, so I'm gonna delete. Sorry, hopefully you were looking at the screen. All right, so I'm gonna okay, and I need to pause this so I can adjust my blade depth. And for all of you at class, you know when I adjust that thing, I only do it by eye. I do not use numbers. Okay, so let's see how this little guy cuts. Good. Okay, so it's going to go through and cut where I set all of my files. So technically I needed the 2 files. I needed that one and that one. Okay. Now if this would be put together a little bit better and they focused on actually having full images on the 12 by 12, I could go through and cut it all out. Where this comes into play is when you stamp. So use your MISTI or something to correctly line them up straight. Okay, because you don't want to try to position a half-cock stamp. Oh my gosh, I show you in class how insane that is. But go ahead, stamp it all out. I usually have a 1 and 1 rule. 1 inch in and 1 inch down. Keep everything in that 11 by 11 paper and then you'll be good, okay? So don't even start with your 12 by 12. Remember, 11, 11. Try to keep everything inside. And you've seen, I couldn't use these, okay? Can't get that file to move. Now, if it was an 11 by 11 and this had the space and set it up there, then yes, I would be okay. So when you stamp your images, make sure you go after the 11 by 11 and leave that 1 inch on the outside, okay? Just free and clear. Don't put anything in there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Quit cutting. Okay. Let's take a look at what we've done. Ooh, looky, looky. So I went and cut them all out. Okay. And that cut on the line that I set it at. Okay. Perfect. This one I think is mostly cut out. Yep. I could have left it go, but I stopped it. Alright guys, if you have any questions now about how to create the file, let me know. Oh, also on this, because I now have this. Every sheet of this paper I have, watch. Come on, focus, okay? So, I have it all saved you can normally overwrite. Yep, you want to overwrite this. So what that means is the 2 images that I pulled up and put on the machine, okay, since I have now created what a full sheet will look like, I can overwrite that file. Okay, so we're gonna go check it out. Don't leave me yet. See, it's right back in 17. So let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at 17. Right there, 17. It overwrote it. If you do not want to overwrite that initial file that you have, so my 2 pumpkins, the one here and one there, if I still wanted to keep those separate, when that screen came up that said overwrite or new, click new. That will give you a brand new file for all of these to be saved in. So if I had to click new, I would have had this over here and the 2 pumpkins still sitting right here. And then this one would be saved at 000018. Okay? Hopefully that helps you guys. If you still have any further questions about how to use the scanner on the ScanNCut, come on over and join our Facebook page, and the link to that will be in the description. Lots of people get frustrated with this machine, and it's actually, if you come to our page, you will learn an awful lot. It is an education-based page only. So no advertising, no self-promotion, none of that stuff. It is all education-based, period. So, if you want to join, click on that link. Make sure you answer the questions, okay? And we'll see you there. Thanks a lot, guys. For those members that are on the page, just post a question if you have one, okay? Thanks.